Hey, what's up, peoples? I'm Brian,
And I'm Chad.
and this is brianandchad.com. Today, I'm going to start my timer first because we want to make sure you enjoy your experience and that it's not too lengthy. Today, me and Chad have decided. Do you want to tell them?
No, go ahead, by all means.
Today, me and Chad have decided that because of our car history.
You need to move that over so I can see my...
I need to move this.
No, not this.
over?
This.
Oh, okay, my bad.
This.
My bad. Today,
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about the cars that we have owned because we have a lengthy list of car ownage. And, yeah, I know, weird word. But, anyway, we were just going to talk about a few of the vehicles we own because some of them have some pretty interesting stories and a few of them have some value, I guess you'd say. But I had some weird cars, man.
You paid money for yours, right?
I did. So they had value.
Okay.
I think most of them I sold halfway working. Like they had like the transmission going out or the motor or something.
Did it have a motor, Brian?
My cars, it just seemed like when they started suffering, it was time to go. You know, when you've done your
Gotcha.
time, you've done your time. It's kind of like, you know, when
Like a convict car.
like if one of your friends is about to die, you sell them. But you don't do that. No,
no, Brian, no. It's not what we do.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Okay, so maybe you don't say.
Okay, let's get to the list. Here we go.
So for my first car ever,
Ever.
this is pretty exciting. I had
I'm
an
excited.
'89 bright red Plymouth Sundance.
That's on my list, too.
It was a beautiful car. It was. I think I've discussed this before, but my girlfriend said that I looked like Snoopy in it.
Yeah,
because
there's a video on it. You guys need to
it
check
looked
it
like
out.
a wind-up toy. It really did too. It was 4-door. I was 16, and it was like a family man car. I was just happy to have wheels.
Mine was silver, and it looked like it. But mine
Was
was
that your first car?
No, it was my third car.
What was your first car?
My first car was a 1978 Trans Am.
Dude, your dad loved you.
Yeah, I never got to drive it because it got stolen.
Really? It got stolen before you drive?
Yeah.
Before you drived it?
Before I drived it.
It got stolen?
It got stolen. Yeah.
Like, what's the story there?
They...
You brought it home, and like that night it was gone?
No, it was a project that my dad and another guy were working on, and my dad brought it to this other guy's shop, and the guy ended up selling it or stealing it, or well.
So it wasn't even running,
No,
and it got stolen.
it got stolen.
How does that even happen? That's a pretty good story, Chad.
So yeah,
That's
was
awesome,
That was
dude.
my first car. My second car was a '85 Ford Mustang. I never got to drive that one either because
You might want to start driving your cars from day one.
I went to get a job that so we could fix the transmission in the actual Mustang,
Yeah.
and so I could start driving, so I could take it to my new job. And my parents were like, "Hey, you need responsibility. Let's get you a loan and get you the 1988 Dodge Sundance
Yeah.
or Plymouth Sundance."
And I think
Exactly,
they probably didn't want you to like scare off the ladies with like intimidation.
yeah, it's probably
Because let's just admit it, the Sundance is not going to intimidate anybody.
No.
And then I think next on my list, I have an '88 Mustang 4-cylinder. Let me just repeat that: 4-cylinder. I never got to be too cool until I was out of high school.
yeah.
What'd you have? What was after that?
After that was a '95 Honda Civic. It was a 4-door one that we both owned.
Civic.
Is that on
Yes,
your list?
yes. It actually isn't on my list. But I forgot about that. Yeah, me and Chad owned it. That was a cool car, man.
Yeah, it was a cool
At
car.
the time. Now it's probably not as cool, but it was a cool
It was
car
a
at
cool
the time.
car. Yeah.
And then I had this is a great one. Have you ever driven, or you've probably seen these, a 4-cylinder 1988 Nissan Sentra? And I'm talking, it was literally like someone took a box and put another box on the top and wheels on the bottom. You know, like little kids, they draw the picture of a car.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. That's what the thing looked like. It was 5-speed.
Yeah.
And when you got to 5th speed, it was like, like screaming at you, "Stop the car!" It was the worst car. It would go for miles.
Yeah.
But it would go for miles, screaming at you. I mean, crazy.
That sounds awesome. Next on my list was a 95 Nissan 240. That was a cool car.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, it was decked out
Like
with
the
all
green
the
one with
bells,
the yellow
yeah.
banana interior.
Yeah, it was nice. It was decked out with all the bells.
It made me
and
want
whistles
bananas,
and
Chad. It was a sweet car, though.
It was fancy. It was
I
fast
liked it.
too.
Oh, 5 minutes is up.
5 minutes is up.
All right, I'll
We'll
just
make
tell you
it quick.
I'll tell you my favorite car. My favorite car that I've ever owned. I had a red '88 Mustang convertible 5.0. I loved that car, and I don't even know why I sold it.
I don't either.
I worked in the oil field. I was making bank. When I got out, I just sold all my toys. So, bummer.
Sorry about that.
What was your favorite, Chad?
Other than the 95 Nissan and the 78 Trans Am that I never got to drive, probably the vehicle that I have now, the 05 Honda Civic.
It is a pretty sweet car.
It's
I like
pretty
it.
sweet.
And then now, you guys are gonna love this. Now I have no vehicle. I'm driving my wife's car. That's right, because my 1999 Dodge Caravan broke down. So I'm borrowing my wife's car. She's borrowed her sister's car. That's a fun story. That's pretty much all I have. There's a ton more cars I have. I can go into all the details, but
Let's not.
I don't
We
want to
only-
put you guys to sleep. We're out of time, so
our timer just went off. So appreciate you guys for tuning in.
love you guys.
Love you guys.
Especially
Don't
you.
forget to like us and that guy right there.
Like us,
Yes.
love us,
Like us, love us.
Subscribe
Click
to
on
the channel.
Subscribe it.
and then watch the video again.
And then do it again. And we have an intro that just came out too. You guys need to check
Check it out. It's awesome. All right. Peace.
Thanks for watching.